Hello students, welcome back to my YouTube channel Math Buddy. So as you know, we are taking a practice example from the Unit 1, Unit 2, Unit 3. This is from Unit 2. Question number 1 is about finding the domain and range, and second is about the same, finding the domain and range of the function. So for the first one, given function f of x is equal to, the function is given in square root x minus 1. So the expression inside the square root for the domain, the square root must be positive, that is non-negative. Non-negative, that means it must be greater than or equal to x minus 1 must be greater than or equal to 0. So this implies x must be greater than or equal to 1. So the domain of the first function is equal to 1 to infinity. Since 1 is included, I'm taking close side from one side and open it another end. And for the range, since square root output value must be greater than or equal to 0. This implies f of x is equal to, in square root x minus 1 is greater than or equal to 0. Here minimum value is x is equal to 1 के लिए ये क्या देगा, f of 1 is equal to 0. That means the minimum value is 0. Hence, as x tends to 1, it tends to 0, and as x tends to infinity, the f of x also tends to infinity. This implies the range is equal to 0 to infinity, close at the end of 0. Now for the second one, f of x is equal to, given mod of x minus 1. Since mod function defined for all real numbers, since it has a definition mod x is equal to x if x is greater than 0 and minus x if x is less than 0. For x is equal to 0, it is 0. Then so the domain is equal to minus infinity to plus infinity. Then the range we can find by taking the absolute value, that is this mod x minus 1 is greater than or equal to 0. Absolute value is greater than or equal to 0. This implies mod x minus 1 is greater than or equal to 0. The minimum value here same, the minimum value as x tends to 1, the x minus 1 tends to 0, that is f of x. Mod of x minus 1 is equal to 0. So the range and all other values are positive. So the range is equal to, close at one end, open it other end, and the range is 0 to infinity. These both having the same range, these both examples in square root x minus 1 and mod of x minus 1. Since these two functions taking the positive values in the codomain. Okay. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my YouTube channel Math Buddy.